No.
So it's hard to be critical of the Giants because you see Nick Dacos running around and no one goes anywhere near him. And you think if anyone's going to go near someone, it would be him for the Saints. Shut him down, they can't win, but no one does. So it's hard to be critical of Adam Kingsley when no one else is doing it.
No, I'm not critical of necessarily Adam Kingsley, but it's hardly a shock that at halftime Bonds had 15 and 9 score involvements, and you go, "Gee, he's been pretty good again." Yeah. It was not going to. I mean, your forward scout would be saying, "I'm pretty sure we knew about this guy, right?"
You reckon?
Yeah. So I'm not critical of them not doing it. I just don't understand where the game is right now with. Our mids are just going to go head-to-head with yours. I don't think the Giants' mids, their Giants' mids get bashed by the Dogs each and every time they play them. The last 6 times, they've been smacked at clearance and smacked at contest. The numbers last night, even the coach in the post-match, he couldn't believe the contested ball number was north of 50. Yeah. They had 50 more contested possessions than them. I can't remember seeing a number like that. 50.
They probably need a new ruckman, I reckon. The Giants, Briggsy battles, but he just doesn't have the height and the size and the mobility around the ground. So, look, I'm not a big ruck guy, but I think you need someone who's
ruck guy. You talk more about rucks than any other position.
I just think you need someone it was that obvious last night that you need probably someone just, I don't know, 8 centimetres taller and that can move around the ground a little bit better.
I think
he's about Bont size.
The rules are going to take us.
He's about the same size as Bont.
Yeah, doesn't kick it as well as Bont. I think the rules are going to take us away from ruckman too, with the last touch out of bounds. I think that's going to happen next year. Last disposal out of bounds. The rucks are going to be. It's going to be fascinating to see what the competition does. Okay. You don't want 2 big lumberers on your list. You're going to need some athletic runners. It may even go back to the extra midfielder style,
like the Josh Weddle style. Of ruck.
Weddle, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, Weddle's been a phenomenon as an extra mid, really, as a ruckman extra mid, and even the use of Nash. This this is a discussion for next year. But in terms of last night, does it say more about the Dogs or the Giants?
Well, it doesn't surprise me with the Dogs. So this is just what they're capable of with the assets that they've got. So probably the Giants. Probably the Giants. I mean, every good team, to use Damien Hardwick's method, has probably had a wake-up call. So this might be theirs, but it's late. It's late in the season to get one like this, to get a mauling like this.
Yeah, again, their ball movement, real problem. And you laughed at me the last few weeks.
James.
I saw our little friend last night. I said, "You've been pretty quiet tonight, haven't you?" He wasn't tweeting anything last night. Jacob, very, very nice. But they can have their game in terms of the counterpunch game taken off them because they are so aggressive in the corridor, and it's usually Callahan that rolls back. Yeah, against the really good teams, it's just a fascination to watch. And if they drop into the long down the line game too easily for me. I just think the coach needs to drive this risk taking. Let's go. If this is who we are, we're gonna go. And they just seem to accept that that's been taken off them too readily for me.
And Hogan's a problem as well. Adam Kingsley saying he might not get up this week. He's sore and looks sore. Whenever you get the players wearing grass cats, so those type of boots, there's a bit of an issue. So he's had the grass cats on, just a disaster. They're shocking, those boots. I think Adam Simpson called them the career savers.
The career savers.
A few weeks ago.
Well, the career savers is there, and then you've got the captain sitting in the stands. This is where it really hurts you. And the domino effect of Stringer getting a higher ranked opponent, it means he's not the influence that he's been, and he kicks the one really uneventful day for him. So I think it's a real head scratcher for the Giants, because if you take away the third quarter of last week, how are they going? Like, how do they look? And just sort of don't worry about the wins and losses as much. How are they actually playing? And we had this discussion in the back half of last year when they lit up and were winning games, but their profile sort of said they can't win it, and they nearly got there. They should have beaten Brisbane, they should have beaten Sydney, but they in the end didn't. I just don't know. I just don't know where I'm at with this group. Have they missed their opportunity? Because quite a few of them are aging now. And I just, if you turn the page on a couple of them, they shallow out pretty quick. So I'm just worried that they might have missed their chance.
You can have your say, 1300 736 736. So it's got a little bit of audio here. I got no idea what this is. It's just on my screen, so I'm going to play it. Here it is.
Getting to the back position is critical for Darcy then to come back at the ball like that.
I'm tempted to send that to the lab.